Hey guys, welcome back to Kwmjam Adventures. So today what I want to actually do is build a bushcraft target shooting stand. So I know in the last video I said the bushcrafting, hiking, all that outdoor stuff is going to be on my other channel, Kwmjam Outdoors. Make sure to go check that out. But don't worry, there's going to be guns on here. Trust me. See? I got one right here. See? Gun. Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. So yeah, what we're going to build today is a bushcraft target shooting stand. I talked about this in one of my other videos before, when I had brought my Schultz Larsen target rifle out to the woods, actually the same spot, but there's a ton of snow on the ground then, and I used my tripod as a gun rest. So I had mentioned the idea of making a bushcraft gun rest, so that's what we're going to do today. And I also brought the Schultz and Larsen Otterup M70 target rifle. Close enough. Anyways, so yeah, so we're gonna build a target stand, because normally with the when you're gonna target shoot, you're gonna have, you know, a table set up, you're gonna have gun bags or some sort of rest, and then the rifle sits on top of that to have a nice stable platform. So we're gonna emulate that, but we're gonna go into the woods and get some sticks, use some paracord, wrap it all together, and see if it works. And if not, well, I got to shoot a gun. I don't know. Let's go find some sticks. Alright, so I do have my saw and my knife so I can cut down some sticks, like some dead standing or something. I don't want to cut down a live tree. But, now that the snow's all melted, there's a whole bunch of dead sticks right on the ground. So, it's going to make this process a lot quicker because I see a bunch more around. So, let's see how much I actually have to use the saw. Alright, there's the sticks. Time to start building. Yeah, so I'm just going to take a lot of the branches off with my axe here. Probably do these smaller ones with my knife, but this one's kind of got a little natural V right here, so I might use that to kind of support the gun. So, saw this branch off here. I could probably break it off, but those off. Yeah, what? Cut the sticks, not my fingers. Alright, so the front part of the rest, I'm going to use this one because I've got this piece here, and this piece here. When I see it, first the one I built, I don't know how high or low I'm going to want this. So now I have 3 different heights that I can actually shoot from. Now to support this, the ground's still a little frozen, so I'm not going to dig it into the ground. I'm going to take one of these friends here, kind of maybe wedged right about there, because I kind of want this one just sort of staying straight up and down. Rotate that there, and then that one's a little long. I think I'm just going to use this one and just kind of wedge this into a bit of a triangle. Actually, maybe I'll come right back and make a bit more of a V, because then I've got some knots here. Oh, actually, yeah, here, if you want to come here for a second, you can actually see where these knots all intersect. So even without the paracord, I'm still going to add that just for strength. It's already supporting itself on its own, so this one's starting off great. It didn't take much paracord. It's pretty sturdy until I move it, and then it starts kicking its way out. So I just dug it into the ground there a little bit. But yeah, that should be nice and sturdy for what we're doing today. So now I'm going to build the back one so it can be self-supporting. We'll go from there. So we got both of them here built with the paracord on them. So let's get the gun on there. Oh, there. Now you can see it with the gun. Oh, wait, wrong gun. So there we go. So now we've got a rear base, so it's stable. as long as you don't breathe too hard. And the front stable, now I had to adjust it a bit because this end of the stick kind of blocked my sight, so I had to shift it around. But you can kind of adjust the height by spreading out the legs on the tripod. All right, well, I'm gonna grab some ammo and we'll set up a target and let's get shooting. Just wanted to jump in here real quick and say, if you want to get your own Bushcraft gun stand, head over to onlineoutfitters.ca. They're a great resource for any kind of stuff like that. What? No? What? Oh, right, I just built this. But anyways, head on over to onlineoutfitters.ca to get any of your camping, hunting, fishing gear, or any of that kind of fun stuff. They're a partner of the channel, so make sure to go check them out. They probably wouldn't sell this. All right, so we're going to try out our stand here. So, as I mentioned earlier, this is the Schultz Larsen Otterup, and I believe it's the M70 model. Bolt action, single shot. Oh, I'm going to be shooting Eli club. Yeah, you probably couldn't read that. I'll show you in the second clip here. Yeah, when I brought this out before, it was very, very accurate with this ammunition. So we're going to use this again and see how accurate it is with a Bushcraft stand. All right, so we got a target set up downrange. It's about 20 to 25 meters. I didn't fully measure it, but should be plenty for this little guy. There's a little peep sight on here. All right. Like I said earlier, you can adjust with that rear leg. Upper left corner here first. I do have a bit of an issue with the extractor on this guy. I did clean this since the last time when I was having all those issues with the extractor. I think it's the chamber. I think I need to kind of clean out the chamber real good because it's not the bolt. Ah! My tripod. So, as I mentioned in my other video, Schultz and Larsen, I think I said both were Olympic shooters, but Larsen definitely was. But what I recently watched a video with Ian McCullough. Is that his name? Ian McCullough? For Forgotten Weapons, and he had done a video, not on this rifle, but on a Schultz and Larsen, and he was talking about how Schultz had actually started his company much earlier, and then once Larsen joined, I believe that was around 1919, which is or whatever year I mentioned in my previous video. So I had a bit of the history wrong, but the history on these is a little bit tricky to track down. But so he clearly, I trust his research for sure. I think everyone in the gun community does. Okay, I can't remember if that's 4 or 5, so we're going to shoot one more, and then we'll go check out our grouping. All right, hey, that one ejected good. So, all right, gun's clear. Let's go take a look. Okay. Oh wow! So 1, 2. You can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's probably like, I don't know, less than an inch grouping for sure, which is nice. Yeah, not too bad. I thought I was going to be way off because it's kind of hard to angle up on that stand, but oh no, that's pretty good. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming along. This actually worked out rather well, considering. I probably maybe make a few changes in the future if I want to go make one again. I've got the stick gun there, just showing how stable it is. It was actually really stable. So, you know what, guys? You don't have to go and spend a ton of money on a gun stand or anything like that. You don't have to go and spend hundreds of dollars on them. You can just go and build one that's just as good. Anyways, hey guys, like, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. I'll see you guys on the next adventure.